In the depths of ancient times, within the scriptures of prophets and the texts of various religions, old prophecies were written about the destinies of nations. Sages and mystics foretold events and occurrences that seemed strange to the people of their time. Among these prophecies, those that speak about the fall of Israel stand out like a portrait painted by the hand of time, adorned with mysterious signs and hints from history, religion, and politics. Quranic and Islamic prophecies. The promise of the last gathering. The Quran, in Surah Al-Isra, recounts the story of the children of Israel and mentions their fate and the ruin of their state at the hands of various peoples. The verses appear as signs of a yet-to-come era, where Allah says, "And when the final promise came, we gathered you together as a mixed crowd," hinting at their return to the promised land before another major event. The well-known prophetic hadith about the tree and the stone, which speaks of a future time when Muslims will face Jews and even the trees and stones will expose the locations of the latter, creates an intense, symbolic image. Some interpret this verse as a prophecy of their eventual end, as they gather from all corners of the earth, with their downfall coming at the hands of the oppressed who were exiled from their land. For believers, this prophecy ignites the imagination, as if the earth itself rises up to save the oppressed and bring an end to a history filled with injustice. The Torah and the Old Testament, the wrath of God and the day of judgment. The Torah also contains predictions about the fate of the people of Israel. In the books of the prophets, such as Jeremiah and Isaiah, the warnings are clear: "I will punish you for your sins and return you to exile." There are also references to a day of the Lord, where the mighty will fall and the disobedient will face either submission or dispersion, as if the earth itself resists their presence. Scholars and thinkers, such as Abdel Wahab Messiri, have delved into the study of the Zionist project, seeing an inevitable end. El-Messiri believes that Israel, built on a land of historical heritage, will face its downfall through deep social challenges and internal crises. There are fractures among Jewish sects and ethnic and religious conflicts threatening the unity of the state, along with a demographic reality that becomes more pressing with the growing Palestinian population. Political analysis and the demographic prophecy. The explosion of the land. In the realm of political analysis, some foresee Israel's demise based on demographic indicators, as if the Palestinian land itself is waiting to reclaim its people someday. With global changes and increasing pressures, Israel becomes like a shrinking entity in the face of a Palestinian tide that grows stronger and more resilient. Signs from heaven and earth. The inevitable end. Some Muslim thinkers, like Dr. Muhammad Awad, find signs in the times and the secrets of numbers within the Quran, providing clear indications of Israel's end. According to some calculations, these prophecies point to certain dates, signaling critical moments as if a clock approaches the hour of completion. These dates are seen as pulses that proclaim the nearness of these prophecies' fulfillment. Thus, the prophecies about Israel's fall stretch from the depths of history to the realities of the present, remaining alive in each generation, as if they are an inescapable fate, a timeless message predicting the return of the land to its rightful owners, while all await what tomorrow may bring.